Again, this is my first time making these, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're making taquitos. And so I just had to the heat a little high, so I lowered it down. I'm over here on this side, and we have some we brought home some like beef sandwiches or something. I don't know, beef sandwiches, and the meat was really flavorless. And I'm like, you know what? This meat is just no good. It's just flavorless, and I thought, you know what? This perfect meat is sliced very thin. My hubby actually cooked it again, and added a bunch of seasonings to it. Not a whole bunch, but he added some seasonings to it, and I was so full last night I couldn't even try the meat. But today I'm actually putting these in a small. It's a street taco size tortilla, and I'm rolling them. I rolled them, the meat. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's get all this out of here. So garlic. Put this right there. I'll show you what I mean. So what you do is you get a tortilla like this. I warm these up a little bit just to get them so they don't break. Excuse me. And then you just get some meat. Put it inside like that. He did some meat and some like tomato, but just want to. The meat is cold, by the way. It's just got it out of the fridge, so it's still cold. Has lots of flavor now, but I am making taquitos with this meat. It's just awesome. So you get your meat here. That's your this is your little taco here. See if it'll zoom in. And you just put your meat inside your tortilla. It's a little street taco corn tortilla, and you just roll it like that, and then take it over to the pan and put it face down where they connect. You know, where they overlap. The two sides of the tortilla overlap. Just put it like that. And we'll do another one. So I got 2 done so far. I'm going to just do all of this meat. And there's actually some more. I might prepare some more of this meat. This is basically like a sandwich of really thinly sliced beef that was in a sandwich that came out of a restaurant. And the meat was so flavorless. I can't believe how flavorless the meat was. But you get something like this, right? You put it this side down on your hot pan. I just used a little grease. And you just want to get your beef. You can do this with hamburger too. Hamburger would go nicely in here also. I like this sliced thin beef because it doesn't fall out too much. It doesn't move out of the... Hi, Norma. Doesn't move out of the taquito. These are little taquitos. So we're making little taquitos. And we had some beef, some really thin sliced beef that was flavorless. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do something else with that because it's just flavorless. And I bought these little street taco tortillas, and like, you know what, that would make perfect taquitos. So I got 3, 4, 5. I'll get 6 out of this. We'll get 6 little taquitos. And I love this thin beef because you can just shape it real nice like that. And just get your tortilla and just kind of roll it like a sushi. Like a sushi. Like a burrito. Kind of. And then put it face down where it folds, where the two ends meet, like that. Now we got 4 little taquitos right there. So the beef they were in like little sandwiches, and they came with au jus. So it was kind of like a beef sandwich beef dip. They call it a beef dip at a restaurant, and flavorless, extremely flavorless, just boring. And so my hubby cooked. What was it? How many of this? Did he cook all the sandwiches? They were just like 2 or 3 half little beef dip sandwiches. Small, real small. I think that may have been all the meat. Anyways, I'm making taquitos out of that. He already spiced it all up and got it all spiced up and nice. He cooked it with spices and tomatoes and things like that. Some other spices. But hey, Roger, how you doing? So I'm making taquitos. So far we have a taquito made. Looks like that. You can buy these at the store. They're already pre-made in the frozen food section. But if you got a little leftover meat and you got little tortillas by chance, I just bought these yesterday at the store. You can make some little taquitos. I mean, there's no rules to how they look, but these are going to be crispy. So I'm going to try one here after a bit. Just going to let these cook. You want to let them cook long enough to get kind of brown, and so they stay together, right? Kind of like that. Just long enough to get them a little crispy. Sometimes the contents will slide out, but that's okay. So these are little taquitos. These are corn tortillas. I got a little pack like this. They're like for street tacos. They're really small, as you can see, compared to my hand. They're very small, little taco size, like that. So this is gonna be fun to eat. I just got a little oil in here. I'm actually using some pork lard. I'm using lard for this because we grew up eating this using lard, and I was perfectly healthy back then. Never had any problems. So we bought a little container of lard. I'm just using the lard for this instead of olive oil. I'm trying to switch up my eating habits and diet a little bit, and trying new things, adjusting a few others. Roger says, can you use some type of sauce to dip those in? Heck yeah, I'm going to use my, I made green salsa yesterday. You can use sour cream. You can mix sour cream and sriracha. You can do salsa. You can do ranch. You can, if you like blue cheese. But I made this yesterday, and that's what I'm going to dip it in. This is avocado, tomatillo, onion, and cilantro, and that makes a nice green salsa. That's what I'm going to be dipping in. Plus I have some cream, some Mexican cream, and I'll be dipping some of that. So your meat will come out a little bit. It'll fall out the sides. Unless you compact it in there. It's not going to be perfect, but you're at home, and these are great for parties too. If you want to make a bunch of these to take to a little party, they're easy to make. You just put anything you want. Like I could have put cheese in these. I actually wanted to. I forgot. You could put cheese inside of this. Those are done. That one's done, and they cook fairly quickly. Just a few minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. Yes, definitely sauce. Using sloppy joes and them would be great. Oh my God, yes, Roger. There you go. See? That kind of meat, that shredded meat. Heck yeah. Oh my God. You can use that sloppy joe sauce and you could dip it in barbecue. Oh my God. Yeah, you could do a barbecue cream, barbecue sour cream. And it's, oh my God. Yes. Sloppy joes. So let me just get a plate here. I have the heat on 2. I had it too high earlier. I had it at 6, so pan got a little bit warm. But that's what they look like. Just nice, kind of nice and crispy color. I'm gonna see if that's actually the right hardness for that. We're gonna put some green salsa and a little sour cream on 2 little like this. We're gonna switch you over here, and I'm gonna do some green salsa in one, like that. That should be enough. And then these are taquitos. I haven't had taquitos in so long. I used to buy these at the store, but they're so dry. And it's just, I'm going to do sour cream in the other like that. Just like that. Do sour cream and green salsa. I bought some more stuff to make more green salsa. So I'm going to start eating green salsa instead of the red. Just because tomatoes and my body chemistry, I got to do something different to prevent inflammation from the tomatoes, because that's part of the, it is so dry. It is so dry. So you just get your taquitos here. Just put them in your plate like this. I mean, even I could have made it look even nicer. I don't think we have any more lettuce. Let's see. Should have grabbed some more lettuce at the store. My hubby's doing a store run anyway. I just went and got a few things that I really want. I just went to the store to get one thing, garlic, and I ended up buying garlic, tortillas, chicharrones. So, crema. I ended up buying all that stuff. So here's your taquitos. Just like so. So if you got company over, this kind of gives you an idea of what they look like, what you're expecting to see. Hey, John P. So these are some taquitos that I made with leftover beef. They were actually beef dip sandwiches, and they were so flavorless. It was ridiculous, so flavorless. And my hubby doctored up the meat and put it in the fridge. He cooked up all the meat, and I said, I'm going to make taquitos with that tomorrow. So here I am making taquitos. Taquitos. Can you say taquito? Taquito. So this is what it looks like. So you just basically grab one of these. It already kind of has a scooped end, and you could scoop it like that in your salsa. Yeah, That's good. Can you hear the crunch? mm. Or you can dip it in sour cream like that. Mmm. That's really good, guys. Oh my goodness. This is a really good taquito. If you don't know what to make, you can make these with the big flour tortillas also. I mean, corn. And they'll just be longer, but the small street taco sizes are fun. It's fun. Hmm. You know what? I think the cheese would be freaking awesome, amazing in these. I think the cheese would be amazing in these. They would be amazing. And these are really good. Then you can just eat the lettuce as you go. Nobody ever eats the garnish at the restaurants. I'm like the only one that eats it. Like, that's some good lettuce. Oh, I'm so happy I made these. This is my brunch. This is my brunch. I just woke up a little bit ago. And I was like, I'm going to make those taquitos. Can you guys say taquito? Taquito? Can you say taquito? Okay, so yeah, these are really good. Just grab yourself a little taquito like this. Dive into your little sauce. You can use mayo, sriracha. You could use if you like Tabasco and you kind of want it creamy, throw some like green Tabasco in a mayo. Whip it up, mix it up. You could add just sour cream, and you could actually doctor up your sour cream with garlic powder, salt, pepper, and jalapenos if you want. Little diced jalapenos. Make a nice little sauce. So here we go. Oh. They're not overcooked. The tortilla is very crunchy and nice. I didn't toast the tortilla on each side. Oh, that's good. That is really good. This is just plain sour cream. That's really good. Simple, fun to eat. Uh-oh. Roger, are you summoning Mike? So I'm just reading the chats, the chat. The old timers would use pork lard to cook with here in Eastern Kentucky. A lot of them live to be well over 100. Yes, so right. I agree, Roger. We grew up eating. My mom had the big canister of the lard, and that's what we ate. That's what we cooked with. That's what she cooked with. That's how she cooked our meals. And honestly, I never went to a doctor as a kid growing up. I had one instance where my eardrum, something ruptured in my ear. I don't know what the heck that was all about. I was too young to realize what it was. That was the only thing that I ever had as far as a health issue. Other than that, my whole childhood was doctor free. I stayed out of the hospitals. I wasn't a reckless kid, so I didn't go hurt myself and do crazy things. But we ate lard in our meals. You meant old at the end of my last comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, they live to be well over 100 years old. Heck yeah. And he says, so dry. John P says, Susie says, they say any green vegetables and or thank you for the love hearts, John P. I always love your emojis. Thank you for taking the time to put all those emojis in there. And Roger says, they say even green vegetables and or salad with a meal can help with losing weight. I don't know how true it is. Yeah, I'm having to do. I eat really healthy. I need to be a little more active. That's my thing. That's what I need to focus on. So I just had a big old fish yesterday. That was my dinner, and that was really good. So I was gonna make these last evening, but I had already had fish, and so I really wanted the fish instead. Or you could do this. You can do sour cream, and you can do the green salsa like that. And dig in. So good. You like these rolls? Jumpy, these are taquitos. Un taquito, yeah. Oh shit. Hey Paradox Fossils, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh shit. Fish tacos. Yeah, you can put any kind of meat in these you want. You can do fish, you can do chicken, you can do chicken taquitos, you can do fish, you can do steak. In these particular ones is a really fine thinned thinly sliced beef that was used in a French dip, au jus sandwich. But it was so flavorless; it was unbelievable. Um, it's like they just threw the roast in the oven to prep this meal, and didn't even salt it, like nothing. And so there was no au jus. I was gonna try to make my own au jus. We actually ran out of beef bouillon. And so I was like, no. So I'm like, taquitos it is. That's what this is going to be, is taquitos. So this is kind of a nice combination that I like, the sour cream and the salsa verde. And that crunch, oh my God. Yeah, taquito. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, this came out really good. If you have some beef, if you have a leftover beef from something, go get yourself some small tortillas, roll it up in one of these, and just put a little oil in there, and just kind of turn them as they cook, and you'll have a nice crunchy taquito. They're so good. So good. I'm gonna have to save some for my hubby. Let him try it. He might like it. I'm gonna have to make those more often. They're fun to make. They're easy. They're quick. If you like radishes, you can slice up some radishes and put them next to your garnish, and you'll have just a little bit of finger food with your taquitos. Oh, I like those corn silk wrapped tamales. Corn silk wrapped tamales. Oh, corn husk, right? Air fryer. You cooking an already cooked tamale in the air fryer just to warm it? Is that what you're doing, Alan? So some of the beef just popped out of the edge, but that's okay. It's no worries. These are so good. So good. So good. Mm, good. Good stuff. That's really good stuff. Okay, well, I just wanted to show you how I make a taquitos. Actually, I haven't made these in so many years, so many freaking years. It's been so many years. But this is basically a taquito, what they look like. Use some really thinly sliced beef. You can go to the deli and get thin sliced, like what is that called? It's not corned beef. Corned beef. It's a thin sliced roast. I don't know. Or you can cook your own roast, slice it real thin. Kind of like actually go. You know what I thought of? You can use carne asada. Because it's already really thin. It might be. No, that's too thick. But you can still slice it up. And you can make taquitos with that, some chicken breast. I don't know what kind of fish. I'd put some kind of white fish in here. But I definitely would cook the fish with a few other things. Maybe, God, I don't know. Maybe like a binder, right? So like, I don't know, cabbage, some carrots or something. I don't know. But this had just sliced beef and tomatoes was what was in here. Pulled pork would be perfect. But see, we didn't have that. This is repurposed meat from an au jus sandwich, a French dip. So, and it just had no flavor. I took one bite and I swallowed that down, and I didn't take any more bites after that because it was so flavorless. So I didn't even touch it after that. My hubby doctored it up, and then he ate his meal, and the leftover is what I made these taquitos with. The taquito. So yeah, um, that's today's taquitos, and I will see you all soon. Thank you, Ellen, for popping in. Good to see you again. John P. Brother, always good to see you. Happy birthday again. Happy belated birthday to you, John P. Brother. And it's nice to celebrate a birthday. I bet you everywhere you went, you had a great celebration, and everybody just showing you so much love because that's what you do in return usually. Roger, it's good to see you. Be sure to hit that like button, please. Thank you, Roger. If you enjoyed this little taquito, this little in the kitchen with Susie B making taquitos, please hit that like button. If you know anybody who's trying to figure out how to make these, show them this video and share it. I'd appreciate it. And you all have a great day. Have a wonderful week. And I will see you all soon. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.